Hi guys, you're on the West Fork and we're talking about the few roses that I have. I have 4 roses and 3 different varieties. I have 2 climbers, 1 shrub, and 1 knockout rose. I'm not a rosarian and there's a reason for it. They take a little more time and you have to look for bugs and they need a lot more sun than what my garden has now since all my trees have gotten larger. But the products I've used when I've gone around and looked at all my roses, because probably the 1st of May there was sawfly damage, which is little holes and you saw the leaves falling a little bit. And I use Spinosad, which is an organic spray. It's good for a lot of things. You can buy, different companies make their brand, but 2 ounces in a gallon, and I've sprayed all my roses. You want to spray the outside edge and the inside edge. The other thing that happened after a couple weeks of looking at that, I'm standing by the roses, and over here at my iceberg rose, which is the first year for bloom, I came over here, was looking at the beautiful buds, and I had aphids crawling all over me. It was disgusting, all over all of the branches. So I got online and all you use, this is Dawn dishwashing liquid, a tablespoon and a quart of water, sprayed everything, and here it has been 2 weeks and there's nothing, which makes me very happy. This climber is amazing. Planted it last year, it didn't really bloom, but this year you can see my plan is for it to go clear around. This is my compost bin and it's looking beautiful. It will get another flush of flowers. When it's through, you can see it needs a little pruning job, and I'll get that done. The other thing I learned about taking care of the insects, you can plant certain plants. And I have planted cilantro around this plant because we use a lot of cilantro. You can use marigolds. The aphids don't like the smell of cilantro, marigolds, catnip, which I have in the other garden. And so I am trying to fight this as organically as possible. Plus it looks nice and you can eat your cilantro. So that is my first climbing rose, an iceberg rose. And you know, it looks beautiful against this black fence. The other rose I'm going to show you. And you can see that the foxgloves are waning. We've had a lot of rain. That's another reason why we're doing the rose shows, because the rain has been very heavy, which is wonderful, but it's hard on your rose blooms. This is a little Bonica shrub rose, which last year, these get about 3 feet by 3 feet, and it had been in the garden about 18 years, and it was getting really leggy, so I thought I'll cut it off to the ground. The worst that can happen is it dies, and it didn't. It's come back beautifully. It also had aphids, and I've treated everything, and you can see the beautiful little pink buds. They're very delicate. It's very fragrant. They come out pink and then they fade to white. And this will probably grow another foot this year. But look at all the buds and how healthy the foliage looks. Again, I planted marigolds around these to help deter the aphids. And it looks like it's working. I love it. And then the next rose I want to show you, and I would plant 2 or 3 more of these. These are the knockout roses. I can't tell you the name of it. I don't remember it, but look at this gorgeous color. It's kind of pink, and yet it's a coral color, and it will bloom all season long. You don't have to cut the buds off. It deadheads itself, and at the end of season, I'll cut this back probably by 1/3, and you don't have to do anything. They're wonderful, and it looks nice against this black fence. Makes a beautiful bouquet, great in bouquets. Somewhat fragrant, nothing like your Bonica, and nothing like the Zephyrin Drume, which I'm going to show you right now. I've also planted marigolds in the back there, but we have a nice stand of catnip, which I think Mozart, hey Mo, they love. My cats love the catnip, don't you, buddy? Anyhow, they come down here and they'll lay in it, but it deters the aphids. But over here, the last rose, and I've had the Zephyrin Drume for a long time, and the best thing that happened to this rose, last year we had a big storm that took out a large limb out of this big willow tree, which has given it a lot more light. Roses need sunlight, and you can see now how much of a canopy this tree has done. So my sun is limited, but this will get, this afternoon, several hours of sun. I've done the same thing with this Zephyrin Druin. Marigold's back here, sprayed it up, and everything's looking good. You can almost see where the dishwashing liquid stuck to it. Now this will get a second flush later in the summer. I will probably prune this back a little bit. I'll fertilize all the roses after this first flush with a little bit of fertilizer, and then they will get another flush probably in July. I won't fertilize after July though. But these are the roses, and this is what's happening now. And you can see with the rain and the cooler temperatures, we're almost out of those beautiful buds. But that's my show for today, and I thank you for watching, and we'll do maybe a shade tour the next time. So thanks a lot. Have a good day. Bye.